What would it mean to you personally to finish this chapter by reaching a
winning the
Champions
Champions
League?
League.
By winning the Champions League,
Yes,
yeah.
close a 5-year chapter and go home.
Threads it through to Van der Beek, who's got time and scores. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Ajax 1. And the first leg is won by Ajax, and Tottenham Hotspur know they've got to do a whole lot better next week in Amsterdam.
Tottenham started with a tactic that I couldn't understand. The pitch was too large, so you give more space to Ajax to do their thing, and then they can play. And they clinically dissected the Spurs. So in the second half, they started with a different attitude. Pitch was smaller for them, so more compact, so they could battle it out, put pressure on the midfield players, but then they lacked a lot of creativity and they were sloppy. Next week is going to be very hard for Tottenham because they have to start with a whole different mentality and tactic, of course. But they're going to get one important player back. So now he's fast, he can rip over the defense, but the other midfield players have to bring more.
I'm David Alfie-Ward. I'm a member of the Fighting Cock podcast. It's my friend Erik. Erik is from Amsterdam. We've been cheering on each other's teams the whole way. I don't think we actually believed that it would come to this.
No, we're joking about it.
Yeah,
yeah, but for Ajax, the whole journey is one big dream. I mean, we never expect to be in a European success, and now we're in the semi-finals.
My heart is telling me that we will go through in a 2-1 victory. My head's at the back saying, it's a step too far with the injuries that we've got. I've never been to the Johan Cruyff Arena.
Very good, yeah.
So I don't know what to expect, but I know that they are a well-supported club.
We have André Rieu. He's a violist. He will play viol. You will see it on the
violin.
Yeah. And during halftime, there's a Bob Marley song, Three Little Birds. When the game starts and the song is turned off, the whole crowd is still singing. Yeah. Especially on the Champions League matches, the support is extra strong. You can really feel it, that it's really special.
Me and Erik were actually saying yesterday that whoever does go through will be supporting in the final, because ultimately it comes down to our friendship and it comes down to the underdog as well. May the best team win. You know.
Mm-hmm. You know it.
You know.
You know.
You know who's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Daly. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on winning the Cup at the weekend. Last week against Spurs, 1-0 up. Were you disappointed it wasn't more?
I think in the first half we played very well. We could maybe score an extra goal. But the second half I think they were the better team. We were not really capable to play our own style anymore. But in the end I think 1-0 was a good score, and I think away at Tottenham it's a difficult side, so yeah, good result.
How much is Cruyff still an influence on that style of play?
I think I'm only working now with this manager. I think Cruyff is someone who is known at the club, at the world, and he's connected with Ajax, like everyone knows. His think of football is always, at the club. Erik ten Hag is doing well, and I think, I like the way we play. Very attacking, very aggressive, and without fear, and I think a lot of joy, and I think that's what is very important for us.
Thank you very much, Daly.
You go where you go.
Thank you
very
much.
See you guys. Thank you.
You've turned around some very difficult situations in the Champions League already this season. Is this the most difficult?
I think to be on the semi-final and with a negative result on the first leg, of course, it's going to be difficult for tomorrow. The most important is that we are there. No one believes that Tottenham, when they start the season, to be in the last week of the season with the possibility to be on the final of Champions League and to be on the top four. Both things can be are real. I think we are living a dream. 5 years ago when we arrived, first of all was to reduce the gap with the top 4. And then to have the possibility to play Champions League. And then was to qualify in the last 16, and then to quarterfinals, and now to be on semi-final. For us, it's a bonus.
What would it mean to you personally to finish this chapter by reaching a
Winning the
Champions
Champions
League?
League.
By winning the Champions League,
Yes. It should be fantastic, no? Close a 5-year chapter and go home.
You said in an answer, I didn't know whether you were joking or not, that if you win the Champions League, you will go home. Was that a joke or?
Well, it's not a joke. Why?
Sorry, that makes it sound like you would maybe leave Tottenham if you won the Champions League.
To win the Champions League with Tottenham in this circumstance, this season, maybe I need to think a little bit, maybe to do something different in the future, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I just wanted to clarify.
Because to
I wanted
repeat
to be
this
sure.
miracle, you know. Now for sure I go home. Happen what happened tomorrow, I go home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Long time.